Welcome to the Mindstorm Productions podcast with your hosts, Mindstorm and Auntie Ange.
We've had disaster. One thought, because it did the countdown, I was like, yes, I got a few seconds free without him being around. And I was going, and I went, hi, anybody wants to ask me anything, quick, because he's not here. And we can get away with it.
Do you think people can ask for my deepest, darkest secrets that not even you know about?
Hey, look, I'm trying to find out if he's a bum or a ticked man, and I still can't figure
Well,
out.
they're not going to know that now, are they?
Right. No, but they might want to ask a question about you, and I could quite happily...
Is Mindstorm a bum or a tit man?
Well, they're not going to ask that, are they?
Well, you just put it out
No,
there.
I just put it out there because you're being... He's in a bit of a douche because Emily doesn't want to join us on the podcast.
No, just questioning your logic.
Anyway, no, somebody might want to ask something and you weren't about, and you
What
got...
was Mindstorm like as a baby?
Hold on, right? And you're not even here to push the keys, and I would have had fun. It's failed because you messed up again, right? You messed up again, so I couldn't do it. Because then we had a little voice going, it's not live. I was like, you are? And he's like, it's not live. And I was like, ah!
It wasn't like that.
No, I know you wasn't like that. Hello, Nick, how are you? Anyway, point is, I can be dramatic if I want to and far-fetched for a bit of...
And make me sound miserable.
Oh, you are miserable anyway.
not.
Isn't he miserable? Oh yeah, we swapped places.
Yeah, because
we thought we were
going
going to have a guest. With us.
There you go, there's one of the embarrassing moments. I've done the thumbnail and it turns out I didn't need to.
So yeah, and now I've got this thing in front of me now.
Doesn't matter.
So anyway, there I am. I got so excited because I had no.
There you go. That's your embarrassing moment.
No, that is embarrassing. That's just let down, disappointing because I was going to have fun and I can't have fun because I wanted to aggravate you and it backfired on me.
Ah, you see, that's called karma.
It
failed on you.
I can't help it. Yes, so the thumbnails were actually quite funny because it was like red. We got red faces. We look like being tangoed or what was it from the chocolate factory? Oompa Loompas. So yeah. So it's funny. So that was a bliss of blip. Thank you, Emily. So what else are you going to tell us? Anything exciting? What are your embarrassing moments?
Yeah, tell us your embarrassing moments, people.
And then I will tell you about mine. I had fun today. I walked the dogs right, left. And so I'm walking the dogs and I got one on lead, one out lead. And, oh, you done it now. That's better. Do it more red.
Ignore what I'm doing
anyway,
here. Carry on.
Right. So I was walking the dogs back. Star no lead. Blue one a lead because he's a little bleed and runs. And these other two dogs weren't on the lead. Comes over to Star and I'm trying to pick him up by then. Well, the lead came out of my hands for Blue and it's quite heavy. It's one of them extension ones. Of course, it's chasing behind him and he's going all the way home. It's quite funny. Bless his little soul.
He's a dippy dog.
I quite like that. It's funnily red.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, so that's my exciting time. I'm in combat gear. Look. So I've got combat boots as well. I quite like it actually. I wouldn't like to be in the army though. I don't like being bossed about by anybody. I'm sort of like... thought of somebody telling me what to do. I just want to deck them. Deck them. Tickle.
You might.
So, anyway. So, yes, right. I'm going to tell you about one of many of my embarrassing moments. And it's to do with a school fete. And I had to go on there, win a bottle of wine or something. So I had to go and you got these bottles. And they're all on this table. And I didn't realise if it's got a golden ribbon around it, that is a dodgy bottle of water and not wine. So there I am, thought I won a bottle of wine, which is a bit odd because I didn't really drink when the kids were younger. I drink more now and they're older than I did when they're younger. So I was dead chuffed. I thought I won a bottle of wine. So I'm going around telling some other people, oh yeah, I've won a bottle of wine, blah, blah, blah. Turned out it was just water. And somebody went, no, that isn't a bottle of wine, Ange. That's water. If it's got a gold ribbon around it, it means it's water. I was like, oh, right. So, what a plonker. That was an embarrassing moment.
When aren't you a plonker?
It's true. It's true. I'm always doing stupid stuff all the time. I can't cope. When somebody says, what embarrassing things to do? Oh, God. Every day is an embarrassment with me. You're embarrassment around me, aren't you?
Yeah.
And Callum gets embarrassed around me. Apparently I tortured him as a child because I wouldn't buy a sword when we went to the seaside, and I wouldn't buy a sword, and he really wanted one. And I can't understand why I normally wouldn't buy one unless I've got loads. And I didn't buy one. I said next time we're here, and he says a little bit of him died inside. He says I knew.
How dramatic.
He says I knew you wasn't going to get one, and I wouldn't get one next time. And a little bit died inside.
So dramatic.
I know, that made me feel really great. There's got to have been a reason why I wouldn't buy one. Do you remember you wanted to come home with a gun?
An airsoft gun first before you get anything. An airsoft gun.
Children's gun. No, it was a children's gun.
Was it?
Because you was 10 years old. No, you wasn't. When was it? We went to Spain. 2007.
I remember when I got upset about it in Turkey.
Oh. Wasn't it Spain?
Yes, but I also remember when I got upset about it in Turkey.
We didn't get one in Turkey, did we?
Because I was getting upset and all sorts, and Dad was coming over because I wasn't too happy about not having it, and I was like, oh, I don't know, yeah. And Dad was shoving me, being like, you lucky avros. He was shoving me over on the bed. He was being a miserable fart.
Well, I know I couldn't have one when I come home from Spain, and then you're saying, and I was going, no, and you're going, yeah, because I had your grandma with me, and then you're going on about putting it in the suitcase, and I went, no, there's put it in the suitcase. Look at your face there.
Yeah.
Is that how you're feeling inside at this time of moment? Eh?
No.
Eh?
No.
So, anyway.
No, doing that is more annoying than just not doing that.
Well, I'm annoying full stop from as you lot are concerned. Anyway.
Hey, how's it going, typical boy?
What's your embarrassing moment, typical boy?
Yeah, tell us your embarrassing moments.
Then I'm going to let this one tell me about an embarrassing moment, and I'll tell you another embarrassing moment I had, which is cringy embarrassing, by the way.
There we go. I've updated the thumbnail. Problem of... Yeah, go on.
No, I'm waiting for somebody else to come back with your embarrassing moment or something.
Yeah, you say that, yeah,
I
and then there's
said-
a 12-second delay before anybody gets to see anything.
Yes, but I'm waiting for you to yours, somebody come out with some, and then I will tell
a lot
mine.
goes on, so... I remember the time I threw up in primary school.
Listen, sick.
Yeah, literally projectile vomited all over the place.
What was
Yeah,
that?
I was telling the teacher I wasn't feeling well, and I could feel it coming. But I did also deliberately take my time as I was walking out, because I knew when you tell a teacher, they don't believe you.
Which school was this at?
Primary school.
Yeah,
Deeping.
oh, right, okay.
But I know, like, they don't believe you usually. You say you're ill, and they're like, oh, just go to the toilet, see how you feel, come back later, yeah? So I kind of took my time a little bit, and I just went all over the place. She had to, like, make a barrier out of chairs, just so the teacher would believe me that I'm actually ill and I get to go home.
What year can you remember this in?
Oh, God, no. It was a long time ago. I think still had the twins at the time at the school. Those twins, you remember them? They always
So
giggling at
you'd
each
be
other.
about year one then.
Quite
Not
a while back.
reception.
No, not reception.
So you'd be year 1, 2. That's spot on there. Have you got any embarrassing moments, Nick?
And I got one to mention in private. Yeah, that one was probably not to say alive on camera for everybody. How about the time when forgetting, was it sister?
Yes, I left my baby girl.
in the classroom.
Yeah, I had them. I think you was 6 years old when I had her, and I go in with a car seat, and I had Lara. You were 6. She before Callum would be 18 months old, because there's 18 months gaps between Callum and Katie, and or you could have just been 5 going on to 6. You'll be 5 going on to 6. You're all youngsters. So, yeah, because Laura will be then 3 going on to 4. So, anyway, yes, and I took them all into class and I was sorting out Laura's shoe. Then I walked Laura and Callum out. And then as I was halfway down, I was just come out the school gates, and I just got to the end of the road and I went, shit, Katie. And grabbed the little and ran back in, walked in the classroom, and there you was rocking her. And the teacher didn't know what to do because she was a young teacher anyway. She got to be about 23, 24. She wasn't very old, and she was like pooing herself. Because one of the other teachers come to me at the end of the day and she says, I heard you left your daughter in the classroom. I went, yeah, I've done that. And she said, yeah, so I can't remember the teacher's name now, was a bit worried because she didn't know what to do with children. She's a primary school teacher and didn't know how to deal with a baby. So yeah, and I come in and you was rocking her. Oh dear me. Can't think what else there was with you lot. So many.
Yeah, I can't really pinpoint a specific embarrassing moment, to be honest.
I've got a real cringy one. Do you want to hear about a cringy one?
God, go on.
Right. I booby fed my children. Oh yeah. Classic one. Attempting to buy a bread loaf in the local shop, and it's all my zip was down. Ooh. At least the mouse stayed in the hole. That's the main thing. So thank you, lucky socks. The mouse stayed in the hole. Nothing worse if the mouse came out the hole. That was showing the elephant showing its trunk.
Are you good there?
Oh dear. Yeah. There's another one. Right, I'll get to it now. Right. Elephant showing its trunk. Anyway. Right. So anyway, I booby fed you all. When you're little. And you have these shell things that you put in your bra and it collects milk.
Okay.
And I had you as a baby. And because I can't at the time wear a proper bra because I was still recovering from my back injury, so I had to have these special night bras on, and we get a taxi into town with your grandma, and I lean, and because I've got the shells on, I lean over and it falls out when we bra onto the floor, and it's collected some milk. And it was in Stafford, and a college called Mouse was out of the hole though. Oh no, it was out the hole. Was you a peeping Tom then, eh, Nick? A peeping Tom. Bet you didn't have the raincoat to go with it though, did you? Eh?
Good Lord, woman.
So anyway, and right opposite the college, this is where the taxis drop on, is the main bus station. Not as where everybody gets on the buses to go, not like a bus station as you go somewhere and collect buses. This is where it's drop off, and it's one of the main busy ones. So when I leaned over and it came out my bag, out my bra, I realised what happened. And it was because she was an October baby, so this is all winter time. So I quick put my changing bag over it. Rushed everything, rushed your poor grandma who's not long recovering from her operations because she was a C-section, so I wasn't very well. So I was quick, grabbing everything, grabbed the milk, quick, run. She went, why? She said, we've got to go quick. And then I had to tell her. So that later that day, we got in the taxi and the taxi went through past, and you could see this frozen milk stain on the pavement, right? because it froze. So my booby milk froze on the pavement. Right. So never mind that. So obviously everything falls out, everything goes, and for a good 18 months, that stain stayed on the pavement. So even though it defrosted away, it left a print of my booby milk.
Summer.
Even
with
in
the summer heat, where the milk was.
It was a stain on the pavement. Yeah, I should have took a photograph. That would have been funny. Everything. This is my booby stain.
Would you have had a camera back then?
Yeah, because I had disposable ones and stuff like that. I should have done that, shouldn't I?
Yeah, the person that would have developed the film for you would have been confused what was going on there.
Where's got stain on the pavement? Then I could have gone, that is my booby milk. Poor girl. Had to break down a couple of years ago. Aww. What, from your holding, from that showing your mouth on the hole? Yeah, did your mouth say hello?
Come to squeak. Oh God.
Or it could have been snake.
The one-eyed snake comes hissing.
So yes. So that's that one. So, yep.
What else?
Oh, I don't know. I can't think of what else now. Oh dear. This is where you
The time I got caught drawing those arrows on the bloody wall.
Oh, I only just finished decorating the house. I finished decorating the house and he gets a pen and draws bloody arrows all over me new wallpaper.
The thing is, I was trying to do like a hide and seek, and the arrows were meant to be clues of where I am. It was meant to send you on a look around. You're supposed to follow around until you find me.
I was not happy. Well, it could be worse. Your brother used to get hold of a Stanley knife and freaking mark all the furniture.
Oh my God. Trying to do his own bloody Zorro thing.
That's why when I had my own place, I just got cheap furniture because it was lethal if you got hold of a knife. Oh dear me. Well, your baby sister Sudocreme's everything. And your other baby sister, she's just Rent-A-Mouth Almighty. She's just a trumper.
Yeah.
Gasses you out. Oh dear me. I need to find a way of getting the old mobile phones up and running so we can take the photographs down.
Yeah, get them off it. Yeah.
And stuff like that. So yes. So that's an exciting time anyway. But I think that the booby one was a complete and utter embarrassment.
Is there any that you... I probably told you that I've probably forgotten right now.
I can tell you one from my middle school, when I was in middle school.
Go on then.
We had these like Scottish quilt skirts and you put it along on a zip thing and you clasp it. And I was walking down the hallway and it came apart, the clasp bit did, and my skirt dropped.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I was at middle school then. Thank God nobody was around when that happened. Oh dear.
Our last day of school, so you know how I wore that t-shirt, that orange t-shirt, I think with the pony on it, and I was going around the whole outfit, get up, didn't I? And then they had the assembly, and it's like, you need to be in uniform for the assembly. I didn't have my uniform at the time. All I had was my jacket. And the rest, it was just, I think I had the trousers. I just didn't have the white shirt that you're supposed to wear for school. So I just kind of put that on. I sat in the assembly just like...
Oh yeah, I remember you telling me that. God, I can't think of what else. I mean, I have loads of embarrassing things going all the time. Absolutely loads.
Embarrassing being sick in the middle of Christmas panto at primary school.
Oh, yeah. Oh, bless you. I had a lad at school fell off the stage. At primary school.
DL.
Did something the other day and it was quite embarrassing. I thought I must say that for the podcast. I can't remember what it was now. I always do something every day as an embarrassing thing.
Star.
It's the norm to me. So.
And half the time I forget about these things and just never think of them again.
I know. But yeah, it's like the norm. So. Or I do something and go, oh, that's embarrassing, isn't it? And carry on.
I hate whenever what the dogs, he gets spooked, he just runs straight home.
Oh, he does.
And then I'll just say to the person, it's like he knows his way home, he's just going back there.
That last embarrassing thing happened to me actually. It was at Christmas, 28th of December. I was going to the library and I suddenly started walking fast, and then started running, and then I was going forward, and then I was trying to do this to stop me going forwards, and then I just went smack on my side. So I'm getting it scanned on Wednesday, by the way, this shoulder, to see because it gives me a bit of grief.
Maybe you've had a minor fracture on it or something.
That's what I'm thinking. Doctor says though, if I've had a fracture, nothing they can do. I went, no, nothing you could do anyway.
Break it again, fix it up.
But yeah, because I have a lot of pain here. And I went flying and I just went silent on my side. And that was embarrassing. I said that a few weeks back on my podcast. So.
Yeah.
I'll tell you if I had an embarrassing thing, is because my appendix used to rumble and we didn't realise it was my appendix, and it used to put me into a fit.
But yeah.
It used to collapse and then my body would go shaking and I'm lying me home sick. Yeah.
Oh, I remember the time when I was sick, laying on the sofa bed, watching whatever we had on TV. That's because I was half asleep while being sick at the same time. So I'm just kind of like laying there and it's all over. And then you and Dad come over. And why didn't you say anything? I was half asleep at the time.
Oh, bless you. Yes. So poor Callum telling me about the sword today. I thought, I'm just an awful mother. Part of him died, you know, because I wouldn't let him have that sword. He told me part of him died.
Oh, how about the time you wouldn't let me have that train for the train set thing? I think a part of me died then. Oh.
What train set thing?
I don't know. We're at some place where they had like a bunch of train sets or whatever. I think it was in Peterborough maybe or something, or Spalding. I don't know. Well, it's just like one of those shopping centre things. Like a small shopping centre thing. One section had a huge hall full of train sets and stuff. Oh, so I'm traumatised now all of a sudden.
I'm just an evil mother.
You are indeed.
So I just said to your brother, so it's nothing like that I've learnt you to drive and kind of brought you a car. And you said that's adult stuff, not children's stuff.
I've got to take the gift card with us so we can actually check to see if it's valid.
Oh, should they?
Just because when Lara sorted it out for us, I wouldn't show all that on camera, and you go and show it on camera.
I haven't showed it.
You showed it on camera. Yeah, it's just because Lara bought a few gift cards to give to people, and it turns out one of them didn't work for somebody because it had nothing on it.
Did she get that sorted out?
Don't think so.
Well, I suppose we best wrap up today.
Yeah, well, before we do, if anyone's still watching...
I've had no special words come through today.
Oh, good.
I've been actually quite rotten to him.
I'm going to go to the MCM Comic Con next week on Saturday. So if you're there, come say hi. I'm going to wear an orange shirt.
Oh, you'll have to tag that in your thing and then people know more.
Put it on Twitter and Tumblr. Not Instagram. But I put it on Twitter and Tumblr and on Discord.
Ooh. And you're off there, what time are you leaving? Or what time do you plan to arrive there?
As soon as possible. Like the moment, won't be getting up in the morning, which would be like 6ish. Get ready, I'll go off.
There we have it. And where are you going again?
London. It'll be MCM Comic Con.
Yeah.
27th of May, by the way, Saturday. Literally this weekend coming up.
So hopefully you will go and say hi to him.
Yeah. Be nice to see people in person.
Yeah, get your photographs done with you. Get a selfie.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
I saw Katie Hopkins on Tuesday.
Yes.
I did, bless her. I've just seen a clip of her as well. She's reported that somebody's kind of didn't say some Anyway, it was packed. It was hilarious. It wasn't as nasty as what people saying it was going to happen and stuff. And she's right. What she says, it's okay as long as it's not on my doorstep. But when it comes on their doorstep, people's personalities change, and it's true. So she was very good. Got my photograph done with her, and then because I'm neither for or against the woman, to be honest. And I was thinking about it actually. I watched her on a clip with Loose Women, and somebody says something, and she says, you know, people have been horrible about me, my nose, this, that, and the other. And I thought, yeah, I get that. And actually, the two women that were trying to be horrible to her, as well, I've actually seen them women being horrible to other people. Like Janet Street Porter. She is, in her younger days, she used to be bloody vile on the TV. And that's, I'm like, yeah, they're kind of a bit of hypocritical. You can't sit and slag her off when you say venom stuff out your own mouth as well.
Yeah.
So it's one of them scenarios. So yes, I did that Tuesday.
Yeah.
And I went to the mayor making. Found out he begrudgingly invited me. No, I'm not joking. I'm only joking before somebody gets serious. So yeah, so I suppose we best wrap up there.
Yeah, we'll drag Emily onto stream again tomorrow.
Oh, fair enough. Gaming. You did really well, didn't you?
Yeah. Alrighty, we'll see you next time. How do Grantham? Not great. I made one sale. That was an improvement from the week before. Yeah. But then, because I had to pay for the market, so I made a huge loss.
Well, it way it goes, though, and it swings around about. But we are doing if you go on the webpage, you're doing the ambulance thing, and there's money getting donated to the ambulances. And we're doing the teddy bear or t-shirts for the 100th anniversary for Stamford British Legion, and donations will be going to that as well. So I put it on my Twitter. So
yeah. Right. We'll get rolling. So we'll see you next time, because we actually have nothing else to talk about now. So.
No, and if I think of things in the week, I jot them down. I'm doing actually tomorrow a test run on an exam.
Yeah. Next week I could talk about the convention. I could talk about when I went to the Comic-Con.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
And put clips up, small mini video clips.
Yeah, I should take my camera, shouldn't I? I should vlog it.
Yes. Vlog it. Get your camera on your phone.
Yeah.
And blog away.
Right, we'll see you all next week. Subscribe
Have
if you
a nice week.
Like the video.
Today.
Like the video. Support the channel on
Patreon.
Patreon.
It's free subscribing.
I already said that.
Oh.
Support the Patreon. Patreon.com/Mindstorm Productions. If it helps, you look at the screen so then you can see what I'm pointing at. Links right there. Yeah, there you go. We're pointing down there. Huge thanks to Caino, Nggyunglydngraady, Pitybug, and Scary Mary. And now I've got to try and figure out what to do for more content in the future. I've had a bit of a slowdown, haven't I? Because I've been busy with all this stuff. So, see you around next time. Bye!
See you later, alligators!
Saying that it feels right.